You know, women tend to have different boyfriends for different events. A car dealer for cars, a trader for currency, politician for power. Well, Chichi has a lot of them for different needs. Meet Chichi, a 28 years old Omali Chanwa. Ow! It was time for her to settle down and she went for the richest man in her closet. Meet Peter Obiora, the Odogu of importation and exportation. Few months after their wedding, Chichi complained she needs a house help that will be doing all the chores. So Peter put a call to their agency and they brought this full package black diamond Yoruba girl. Anytime she's cleaning the house, it's not just her hands that are working, but her whole body. As a calculative evil man that he is, he decided to marry her before he lost this opportunity. One morning, Chichi told him she needs a new wig worth 3.5 million naira. And she wants them in 3 colors: black, wine, blonde. He transferred the money to her. On his way out, he met his allergy neighbor with his gynecologist daughter, who just came back from the States. He kept staring at her, how clean, sharp she looked in her black abaya. And her smell, oh my god, makes him think is in Dubai. As a calculative evil man that he is, he decided to marry her before he loses this opportunity. How could someone be this beautiful even without a wig? One rainy night, Peter had this long meeting, which made him end up not coming home that night. The next morning, he got back and he asked Chichi for his food. She told him, no food for you. Go back to where you're coming from and go and get food there. Peter drove around to find a local food. You know these Odogus, they don't eat processed food. Someone directs him to a joint. He got there and he saw this Calabar lady. He ate her food and all his worries vanished. He felt like a newborn baby that has no worries. You know what will happen next? Yes, he married her before he lost this opportunity. One cold morning, Peter woke up and he could not speak. Rather, I say, his voice wasn't coming out due to the cold and flu he had last night. Then he told Chichi, please go for the business meeting I have. He can't afford to lose such a big deal worth millions of dollars. Chichi said she can't go. She doesn't know anything about his business. He had no choice but to go and meet his client. When he got there, the meeting had started already. Well, he met one of his newest staff, a very smart, intellectual, brilliant Kogi girl. And she helped him win the deal, even without him uttering a word. Well, you know what will happen next? He decided to marry her before he lost this opportunity. Actually, Chichi was on her way to a spa where a random lady badged her cyber throat. Chichi humiliates the lady and asked Agberos to deal with her. These Agberos went extra mile and burnt down her car. The lady sued them to court. Peter's lawyer was not in the country, but he recommended his junior colleague, a fearless, correct Delta Warri girl, who won the case with only her aura. Well, Peter was impressed, so he impressed her into his life collection. Well, Chichi had enough of it. As an industrious Igbo woman that she is, she decided to build something meaningful for herself. She told her husband she wanted to start a real estate company. Peter made some call and they went to a resorted land to buy some acres of land in her name. They met the keeper of the land, an old Fulani man with his wife and 3 girls. The eldest was harvesting the crops. The second one was chasing the cattle. And the last one was on a tree plugging mangoes. Well, you know what will happen next. The moral of this story is the amount of guys you dated before getting married is the amount of women your husband will marry